I received the September 15th issue of Fortune magazine, noting the cover pictured the smiling faces of many of the 50 most powerful women in America. Okay, another opportunity for Rhode Island to shine? Alas, again, we didn't make the cut. Unless you consider that the Fortune folk decided to add Taylor Swift as a 51st bonus pick. After all, she does own a house here. And our own governor, Gina Raimondo, got a one-page spread as a global power profile, but no ranking. The article didn't mention that the Rhode Island governors have no power to begin with. You can read about her on page 22 of the issue. But what really is on my mind today are lawyers. How many of these powerful women were lawyers? Well, hardly any lawyers. Made the cut. But then again, most lawyers are white males. I have always wondered what all the lawyers are doing every day. They don't seem to be adding to the gross national product. And why do we need so many of them? We have 1,116,967 lawyers practicing law these days in America. That's one for every 300 of us, 0.36% of the total population. Now, I decided to check the wiki folks for the number of law schools in the country. Then I went to U.S. News and World Report to read about how they ranked all those schools. I will tell you, we have 203 law schools that are accredited by the American Bar Association. 3 of those are provisionally accredited. But if you are willing to be a Californian, you can get a ticket to take the California Bar by correspondence or online schooling. Actually, California has the most law schools in the country at 61. There are 7 states that have but 1 law school. Of course, we are one of those, as Roger Williams Law is it for us. Wonder why California needs so many law schools. I did a quick count from the stats, the U.S. News folks discovering that if I averaged out the number attending law schools, we can get 142,506 new lawyers over the next 3 years. And law schools don't seem to go away. I went down the list to discover who got the oldest award, and that would be the Marshall Wythe School of Law at the College of William and Mary. Although it got started in 1779, it did take a sabbatical when the Civil War started and had to wait 60 years to get back restarted in its present form. But it still is #1 oldest law school, still operating. They have 650 enrollees who are paying $46,950 as Virginia residents, or $55,950 as non-residents. So after 3 years, they would leave having spent about $200K to be lawyers, with no guarantee of legal employment. The U.S. News folks ranked all the law schools by how well they got their alums jobs. Now, at Marshall Wythe, the rate of employment 9 months after graduation was 56.2%. Now, what are the other graduating people doing? Well, 12.9 were without legal jobs and 19.8 were in school-funded jobs. After spending that much to be a lawyer, you would hope to have a better chance at a good-paying legal job so you could pay back your student loans. Now, Marshall Wythe came in 29th on the best list. Now, you might wonder which schools got to the top slots. #1 is Yale, with 607 students currently enrolled. Their employment at graduation rate was 88.2%, with a median private sector starting salary of $160,000. Public sector starting a little more modest, median salary of $61,245. That sure helps to pay the yearly tuition of $56,000 at Yale. #2 was Harvard, with 1,752 students. Now, their enrollment at graduation rate is an impressive 91.5. Salaries at the start are similar to Yale's. #3 is Stanford, with 577 students who can expect to get jobs right away at a 93.8 clip. And so it goes across the country, with the lesser schools providing decreasing law work out of the gate. The last numbered school at 149th was Texas A&M University. It costs $33,092 to go there per year. But graduating from there does not get you a job, as they have an employment at graduation rate of 21%. So it is that lawyers come in all sizes and shapes. Some are very smart and went to the top learning schools, and others go to schools that can't guarantee they will get jobs in the legal world. So if you ever need a lawyer, be very careful about who you pick. Try to avoid the ones on their way to jail. Thank you for watching, and God bless.
Find us on Cox Channel 15 or Verizon Channel 34, Saturday at 4 p.m. or Sunday at 10 a.m. Find us on the web at www.gatsbyproject.com/Common Sense Rhode Island. Like us on Facebook at Common Sense RI, and follow us on Twitter at @Common Sense RI.